Well, hello and welcome. No, I don't need the wheel there, but welcome to another Extra Life stream. That's for another time. Y'all have to earn that with another $250 in donations, about 240 some odd dollars away from the next spin of that wheel. But yes, we are here. We only got 2 weeks of the regular season left of the Notre Dame sim. So very excited to, in Shamrock Series time, Notre Dame will take on Army, who in this game is 4-5. Notre Dame has the same record as they do in real life, but the 9-1, the one loss came to Louisville back when it was a ranked game. So Notre Dame is holding on to a number 3 ranking, so very much able to secure that home game if they win the rest of the way out here. So just a bit of a programming note for how we're going to progress through these next few weeks or whatnot, or at least how I'm anticipating it progressing. What I will end up doing is going to have, again, Wednesday nights, so the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, about the same time, as long as I don't have to fight with OBS too much like I did again tonight. One of these days it'll go back to working for me like it did at the beginning of the season, but now I think maybe I'll just restart my computer, because that seems to be the thing that does it. I'll restart before the stream and then try to fire everything up. But anyways, we'll be back Wednesday night about 6:30 Central Time for Notre Dame and Southern Cal. It'll be rivalry week in college football, and it will be for the Irish as well. So the battle for the Jeweled Shillelagh will take place next week, same time as usual. After that, the plan is to it's conference championship weekend, but we will sim through that next weekend, we'll sim through that next week after the SC game, getting all the way up to the bowl season and the playoffs. So the idea will be is that we'll split it up into weeks as well. If Notre Dame lands in the playoffs, we will do playoffs first Wednesday of December. If they continue to go through the playoffs, we will hopefully be able to do it the next Wednesday. I got some work travel, so I might have to scatter it around, but we'll try to go week after week is the initial plan right now. Always subject to change, but that's at least the initial plan as of right now. Keep an eye out on me. Follow me over on Blue Sky, ndtext.gamingforaven.org. Actually, if you put that in your web browser, it'll go directly to my profile. You don't even have to search for me on Blue Sky. ndtext.gamingforaven.org will get you there directly. So make sure to come find me there and get any updates. But it is time for us to go ahead and see what the Black Knights of Army have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll see if it's at Yankee Stadium. I assume it is. I did put the Shamrock Series uniforms on, so let's go ahead and get rolling. And yes, it looks like we do have Yankee Stadium indeed, as the Irish come out to face Army. And here come the Irish, number 3 in the nation, ready to take on the Black Knights of Army. Another triple option attack, and as we said before, we are letting everything go virtual sim side. So this Army team coming in at 4-5 will try to have a major upset here in Yankee Stadium against the Irish. Oh, it's just City Statdium. Love it. So we're saying it's not quite Yankee Stadium. Oh, all right. We'll roll with it. All right, and here we go. Army wins the toss, and they will kick off to Notre Dame. And this is just in front of the end zone as Young takes this out, but is stopped before the 20-yard line. So Riley Leonard and company will get started inside their own 20. I like how this is considered a rivalry game. No trophy on the line for this one. And a read option, Riley pulls it down, has some room on the left side as a first down, gets a gain of about 13 or 14 right off the bat. It's going to take me a while to get used to seeing the all blue look, not going to lie. Another read option, same play, pulls it down, but we got a flag on the play. Was a good gain if it holds. But unfortunately, it will be a hold on Notre Dame. Jaden Thomas is the guilty party. And it'll be a repeated first down, 1st and 17. Does that happen a little bit downfield? First 5 wide, drink of the game. Here's a pass to a wide open Thomas. He'll make up for the penalty with the first Irish touchdown. Three plays, one pulled back for a holding penalty. Jaden Thomas, the guilty party, and then completely redeems himself on a near 70-yard bomb. Not sure what the exact yardage is, but there wasn't a soul around him. The closest player to use a linebacker, that's a problem. Easy read, easy pitch and catch for Riley Leonard and the Irish. Jeter will come out for the extra point. The kick is up and good. Not even a minute has run off the clock yet. And Notre Dame has an early 7-0 lead. Jeter kicks this away. It's a short kick inside the 10. Notre Dame's coverage able to stop them at the 21. And here comes Army. They'll start with 2 receivers towards the near sideline. And this would be a straight handoff to the left side. Not much doing there, only a 2-yard gain. So now Army coming with the flex bone formation. Slot back in motion, hands off to the up back who drags defenders, and there's a flag. Two flags, 2 holdings. Lucas Scott, the guilty party on that one. 2nd and 16 upcoming for Army, now well behind the sticks. Come out in the shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield. They will pass, swinging out, and immediately drop for a loss as Robinson loses 3 yards on that one. And on 3rd and 21, I think Notre Dame may have jumped offside. This could be a free play. The pass is thrown away, but we'll see what the flag is for. Offside. It is indeed offside, so the free play will gain 5 yards, 3rd and 16. Army still has a ton of ground to make up. Dropping back to pass, lots of time, still lots of time, and finally taking off. Hit, but breaks the tackle and has a first down. Bryson Daly able to wait out the entire Irish defense to grab a first down. That's embarrassing, and Daly will hand off to his up back. 5-yard gain there. So now Army has a new life, staying in front of the sticks. Daly will try to pass this one, has a receiver, and hits him for a first down. I'm very tempted to just call them by the Army name on the back of their jersey and just have Army passing to Army. Well, read option, Daly pulls it down. He's going to get a few yards on this. And after the 6-yard gain at 2nd and 4, Army approaching midfield and bleeding quite a bit of time off the clock. Fake to the up back. It's a play action pass. Daly pulls it down, looking to go for the first, and slides after he gets a gain of about 8. So Army now in Irish territory. Hand off to the up back. He's hit pretty quickly after a gain of 4 yards. Notre Dame bringing everybody into the box on 2nd and 6. And this is going to be a read option. We got a flag. Daly has a lot of room, but he looks gassed too. And it will be another hold on Army, so it's going to be now 2nd and 12. Hold was a little bit downfield. So a net negative 6 yards on that play. And oh no, it's a reverse option, but we got another flag. Thought it was going to be a play action there for a second. And another hold on Army. I promise I didn't throw the holding sliders up. Although the last 2 games I beg to differ. Maybe the update that hit a few weeks ago up the holding calls on the slider, just by natural. Up back handoff here. Get some of that back, but now it's 3rd and long for Army. Come out with 3 receivers, Daly in the gun. Looking to pass, throws very short, and that is not going to do it. Army's going to have to punt this one away. Didn't get past the 50. I guess the intent was try a drag route, see if you can get a few yards, and maybe go for it on 4th. But a beauty of a punt here. Absolute coffin corner on the 1. So Notre Dame's going to have to go 99 yards for this one. Leonard hands off to Love. He's hit close to the line, breaks 2 tackles, and gets 8 yards after looking absolutely stuffed, but breaks 2 tackles at the line. Leonard will pass this one, and he hits Reardon for a 1st down. Just over 2 minutes here to go in the 1st. Yes, Weezy, I will try to restart every week. And Bo Collins gets this one for a gain of 7 on the RPO. Riley the pistol. Fakes to Love, tries to pull it down to the left side, and nothing doing there. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Irish. Leonard throws behind his receiver. Chris Mitchell can't pick it up. So the Irish are able to get out of the shadow of their own end zone, but they're not able to get more than a single 1st down. That punt hangs pretty high. Somewhat flips the field as Army will start within their own 40. The last drive stopped short after they got midfield thanks to a couple holding penalties, and this pass is complete. Nice little bootleg there for Army, and they are back inside Irish territory on the Irish 41. Army in a flex pistol. Back to pass, swings out to the up back. And that'll be 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain. And that will also do it for the 1st quarter. So 2 drives so far for each team, and after 1, Notre Dame 7, Army nothing. And really the story was all in that 1st drive. Army has controlled the football and bled the clock. But bleeding the clock and not coming away with points will not help Army's cause here, especially if Notre Dame manages more quick scores. Pitch out towards the left side for a 1st down. I believe that was Thomas on the carry. Army in the wishbone. And another pitch out. And this time Notre Dame's all over it. 1-yard loss. Single back flex for Army. And another toss and another tackle for loss. 3rd and 15. Daly will try to pass. And that is broken up. So Army will have to settle for the 47-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. And it is good. So Army comes away with this drive with some points, but still trails Notre Dame 7-3. Why does the Notre Dame jersey look like a Michigan jersey? That's wrong. That is so wrong. No. That's gross. I feel dirty. And Young gets this ball out to the 30. Must be some extreme wind blowing from that side because that kick was extremely short. And Leonard will hand this off. And we got another flag. We got a holding party today.
Holding. Open.
So it'll be 1st and 20. Leonard will pass this one short to Mitchell Evans. He only gets a yard. Not really sure what the idea was there. That seemed like the worst possible read. Play action. Leonard gets this one downfield, but it's broken up. Bo Collins had it and then had it jarred loose. So now it is 3rd and a mile for the Irish. And the pass is broken up by Army. So Notre Dame, the holding penalty puts them well behind the sticks, and it's a 3 and out. And Army will have decent field position again as they're able to get to their own 36. Army in a flex pistol with 3 receivers. Straight handoff and absolutely stuffed by the defensive line. Loss of a yard for the Black Knights. In this shotgun formation, it's a read option towards the near sideline. Jalen Sneed's able to stop Daly after he gets a gain of 7. 3rd and 4. And Army's going to pass out of this. Try to roll out, hit as he throws, and Daly throws it away. And 4th and 4, very odd choice by Army, not just using the normal triple option there. I guess trying to catch Notre Dame asleep, but dear Lord, this punt's horrid. That wind must be something nasty. Now Notre Dame takes over on their own 36. They've had a rough go of it their last 2 drives. Leonard tries to dance around, shucks a sack, and does all he can to get rid of it. Thankfully, it was at the feet of the defender, or that would have been a very embarrassing interception. Handoff to Love, who finds a hole up the gut. And we finally have a first down for the Irish, approaching midfield. 1st and 10 on the 48. Read option. Riley's got all kinds of room down the left side, but we got a flag ready to bring it back. I like the celebration that it's a hold. Nope, you're not going this way. You're going that way. Great work, everybody. 1st and 16. Irish come out with 4 wide. Leonard hits a receiver, and that looks to be Greathouse, who gets almost all the penalty back and then some. 2nd and 3. Play action. Wide open over the middle is Thomas. First down, Irish. It is really hard to read the numbers on these jerseys. I do not like it. Handoff to Price, who has a gigantic hole on the left side, breaks a couple tackles and drags the defender. First down inside the red zone. Their first trip all game. Actually, the first trip by either team into the red zone, as Notre Dame's first touchdown came on a gigantic 70-yard bomb. Leonard throws it to the far sideline, and it's broken up. Mitchell Evans, the intended receiver. Now an empty backfield for the Irish. That is 5 wide. Drink throws it to the end zone for a touchdown. Darian Price able to get the back shoulder throw, and nobody on Army was even close to busting that one up. Just an absolute mismatch, and yeah, you can't break on it that late. Good throw by Riley Leonard. I don't know if it was intentional or not, throwing it behind his receiver, but that helped Price bring it in easily. Now Notre Dame has themselves a 2-position lead for the first time all game, 14-3. And into the end zone goes this kick for a touchback, and Army will take over at their own 25. Handoff. Notre Dame swarms and drops them for a loss. 2nd and 11. Flex pistol. Handoff up the gut, and a 5-yard gain for Army. 2:55 left to go here in the half. And play action. Another hold, it looks like, and Daly was hit as he threw, and that was the lamest of all ducks.
Hold it. Up and.
So I assume Notre Dame will decline this. Yes, they do. Makes it 4th and 6, and now Notre Dame has an opportunity to really put a lot of space in between them. And good Lord in heaven, why at this point, arm punt. Who got that? I didn't even see. That wasn't the returner. Notre Dame has the ball at the 45. Quick pass to Evans. He gets 3 yards. 2 of the ugliest punts I've ever seen. Hand off to Love, looking for a hole on the left side, does not find one, it's dropped for a loss. And now we've reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8. Leonard looking to pass. Had a receiver, but threw it at his feet. And now we're going to try a 60-yard field goal, but the wind is at Jeter's back. That has the distance. No good. Wide left, but that sucker would have been good from 65 if it was straight. Just put an absolute charge into it. So the 60-yard attempt is no good. Army has a little bit of life and will try their own 2-minute drill. Both teams have all their timeouts. I cannot believe trying to kick a 60-yarder. Army takes over on the 43. Play action pass here. Daly spins around, has no idea where he's going, and then finds a receiver. That's a first down on the Irish 38. 4 wide for Army. Daly pulls it down, but runs into his own lineman. That stops him. Army has to take a timeout, so that ends up being a sack. Probably would have been a gain if he hadn't hit his own lineman's ass. Quick pass, swatted away. No clue who it was because I can't read the number, and I'm going to guess it's Benjamin Morrison since that's what's lined up over there now. 3rd and 13. Play action once again. Oh, Morrison tried to pick it off, and the receiver got behind him. And now Army takes their first trip inside the red zone. 2 timeouts left, less than a minute to go in the half. Daly back to pass, setting up a screen. And stopped at the 1-yard line and hit out of bounds. 51 seconds left. Army has 2 timeouts. It's 2nd and goal. And the up back gets that easy touchdown. Well, how is that for a change of fortunes there? Trying a 60-yard attempt, and all of a sudden Army is able to catch up within 1 score before the half as Kanye Udo is able to easily punch it in, and Army's going to go for 2. Chasing points early. Fakes the pitch, rolling out, throws to the end zone, and it's broken up. So Army will be down by a single possession, but now it's a touchdown instead of a field goal. It's the 2-point conversion not being good. And Riley Leonard has 46 seconds in all 3 of his timeouts. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers to the far sideline. This goes over the middle to Mitchell Evans. First timeout called for Notre Dame. Well, you know what, Oscar? You might be the bad luck. We're going to find out. Let's just see what happens. Complete to Mitchell Evans for a first down and breaking tackles everywhere. 35 seconds left. Notre Dame will take their 2nd timeout as Greathouse is picking a fight with his own teammates. So that was weird. 4 wide for the Irish. They're still on the wrong side of the 50. And that hits Thomas's feet. Riley Leonard has been all over the place. Had the 1 perfect strike, and since then it's been a little ugly. Deep pass and broken up by Army. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Ball's on the 44. Army still has 2 timeouts. They could theoretically stop him. Oh, we got a fade here, and it's complete to Chris Mitchell. Well, forget about that. First and 10, 21 seconds left. Notre Dame only has 1 timeout left, and they're going to go ahead and use it. I think wisely there, because it would take quite a long time to set up. That was just a chuck and pray. 20 seconds to go, 20 yards. And Leonard throws in the end zone and hits Chris Mitchell for an Irish touchdown. With 46 seconds left, Riley Leonard and the Irish only needed 31 of them. As Mitchell got just enough separation, great timing by Riley Leonard, and Notre Dame is going to look to go up 12. The kick is good, and with 15 seconds left to go, Army will get the ball in the second half. Irish 21, Army 9. Army will take this out, stop just before the 20. And Army, I would assume, will just try to run this out with only 12 seconds left. And yes, here's the handoff to Udo. And that will do it for the half. So with 2 quarters left to go in this Shamrock Series game, Notre Dame leads Army 21-9. And yes, this is your halftime reminder to get those Extra Life donations in. You can use the Extra Life command in chat or the donations donate command, or head over to gamingforaven.org. That will take you directly to my Extra Life page, where 100% of everything that you donate will go to the Children's Health Foundation of Oklahoma in honor of Avon. So help me change kids' health and fight pediatric cancer. Donate at gamingforaven.org. And Irish will kick it off and we're back into it. It's the dislike of the unis. See, I like the unis, but it's hard to see the numbers, so I like them a lot less now. And I'm not sure about the all-blue look. I think we have... Oh, there we go. Nice tackle for loss. I think if you have some nice gold pants there, it has a little bit of a better look. I don't know about all-blue. Udo gets the handoff, and he's stuffed. 3rd and 11. Not how Army wanted to start this half, but they're going to see if they can't pull out a 3rd down conversion. Daly looking to pass. Kaiser pressuring, and they get him. Riley Mills and Jack Kaiser combine for the sack, and it's 3 and out for Army to start the second half. That was a good job by Kaiser keeping the pressure on and really turning Daly right into Mills. Yeah, color rush looks are bad. And Irish are going to have great field position here. I think unless you're going like an all-white or blackout look, the color rush doesn't do very good. You got to have something to break it up. Contrast is fine. Darian Price breaking tackles and gets to the 50-yard line. That has been one theme so far for not just the Irish back, but for a lot of the skill positions. Breaking tackles, hell, even Riley Leonard broke a sack. And a wide open Thomas again. Almost the same result on that 70-yard bomb. Just a straight go and nobody around. Irish get another touchdown. Jaden Thomas gets his 2nd touchdown. And at least this time there was a defensive back around him instead of a linebacker. But same issue, busted zone coverage, wide open, easy pitch and catch. So both drives and both halves start with Jaden Thomas touchdowns from Riley Leonard. And now it's a good thing Army chased those points and went for 2, because now instead of being down 18, you're down 19. Great work. And that kick is way back in the end zone. Army will start on their 25, and they got a lot of work to do to catch up. Hand off. Thomas is able to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Black Knights. Daly tried to take it towards the near sideline, but he is stopped for a loss of 3. It's now 3rd and 10. Back to passes Daly. Gets rid of it before the pressure gets there. And Morrison tried to pick it again, and Army had a touchdown if they could have held on to it. Instead, they will punt into the wind, which has worked so well for them. It will roll generously to the 46. And Army's going to be in a world of hurt. It looks like Notre Dame's going to try to throw the dagger immediately with the empty backfield. He had him. Price had the step. Price was open, but Riley Leonard overthrew the TD. So from an empty backfield to a heavy set, still passing. We got a flag for what I assume is a hold there on the guy that got driven to the dirt.
Hold it. Up it.
So instead of, it would have been 3rd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 20. 15-point favorites with a 88% chance to win. It's playing out like that so far. Leonard breaks the tackle, only gets a couple yards. 3rd and a mile for the Irish. Leonard looking around, has a lot of time, throws over the middle, hits Bo Collins for a first down. Irish convert a very, very long 3rd down, and now they're in Army territory looking to put them away. Back to pass. Complete to Rarinon. Goes out of bounds after a gain of 8. Notre Dame jumps.
False start.
And Army was in a very weird defensive setup. They had 2 defensive backs covering absolutely nobody. So that was a hell of a look that they just wasted. Price gets a handful of yards, 3rd and 4. Yeah, the hold, yes, he was laying on him like a groggy teenager, absolutely. And Price gets this one, breaks the tackle, and is driven down on the 13. So Notre Dame finds their way back into the red zone. They've converted all their attempts so far. Quick pass into the slot, intended for Thomas, but he drops it as soon as he's hit. Another 5-wide look, which has worked so far against Army pretty well. Just too much speed for them to cover. And there it is again. Touchdown to Jadarian Price, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. So the ball getting spread around pretty well by the Irish, and they are starting to run away with this one. And it's been nothing fancy on most of these routes. It's run and beat them. This really is like the first time I've seen Notre Dame virtually try to heavily exploit a weakness of the other team. They have gone empty set a lot and just done straight go routes trying to expose a slower secondary. And now Army has one hell of a hole to dig out of, down by 26. Again, that 2-point conversion sure mattered back then. Kaiser brings down the runner for a loss. 2nd and 11. Daly will try to pass. Throws to the near sideline, and it's broken up. Jalen Sneed on coverage there. 3rd and 11. Army trying to not go 3 and out yet again. Blitz coming. Picked up. First down. Army gets their first down of the half. Yes, the Sim will put in backups. We have had peanut butter and jelly time without me having to do anything after we have a 9-yard gain. So it will happen. The game is actually pretty good about rotating people out and getting the backups in, and we got another flag. It's going to be another hold, I assume. Again, the holding palooza continues, and that's the last thing Army needed, is to get driven back another 10 yards, especially after getting a first down. And we actually have one of the few true option plays that Arby's tried to do, and Haley just driven down immediately. It's 3rd and 9. And back to pass. Over the middle and complete. Tackle broken, but manages to fall forward for a couple extra. Ball now on the 38-yard line of the Irish. Oh, God, get those Michigan ass jerseys off my screen. Hand off to Thomas, up the gut. He's driven back. No, he breaks the tackle and loses the extra yard anyway. 2nd and 11. Haley hands to Udo, the up back. And he almost gets the first down. 3rd and inches, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Army has one last gasp here to try to make it close, but it's looking pretty ugly. And here are your top 25 rankings with Notre Dame and NC State hilariously rounding out the top 4. God, those Michigan ass jerseys look awful. 3rd and inches for Army. And they pitch, and it looks like they caught Notre Dame sleeping. Inside the 10-yard line go the Black Knights. Notre Dame had everybody loaded in the box, and that was just enough misdirection to get them off guard. Udo gets the handoff, breaks the tackle, gets a couple yards. He's on the 5 now. Army in an absolute must-score situation every time they touch the football now. Udo gets it again, and he is stopped just short. Inside the 1. Army tries to spread the Irish out. They jump! Or are they going to call it on Notre Dame? They call it on Notre Dame. So they'll scoot the ball up a few more inches. And a handoff, dives into the end zone. I think Howard Cross kind of caught him and by surprise pulled him in with him. But Army's able to get the touchdown to bring it within 20. Still a hell of a lot of work to do, and I think they're going to have to go for 2 if I'm doing math right. Miles Stewart. This would have missed. That looks so dumb. I don't know math. They'll kick the extra point. They're down by 19. Yeah, 19 and 17 wouldn't have made much difference. So here we go. Notre Dame will get this ball back. They'll start at their own 25. Starter's still in for the Irish, trying to put this game away. And off to Love. He's got a lot of room down the right side. Gets 6 yards. Learn of the Irish come in the pistol. Have 2 tight ends towards the far sideline. They'll run that direction. And they forgot a guy. So no gain there. Irish not really taking a lot of time off the clock so far. They'll try to pick on the right side again, and we got a flag. That might be a face mask.
Illegal block.
Nope, even dumber. So Bo Collins blocks in the back for no reason. It's declined as Love was stopped just short. So the Irish go 3 and out when they had to put it away, and now they got to kick it to the wind. And what the hell is that? Somehow Notre Dame got the ball back. What happened? I guess the ball hit an Army return guy and Notre Dame got it back. What the hell is going on? Oh, Notre Dame gets the gift, and we got another flag. What happened?
Holding.
Another hold. Oh, man, I need to find time to clip that one. Just for my own edification to see what the hell happened. Yeah. Well, the Sim repaid us in that game as well, just for that game being so rough. A few yards there by, I believe it was Price that had the ball. Oh, Love checks him now. He looks like he's dying. Ah, quick little bubble. And what the hell spot is that? Okay. They had a quick review and overturned it. That's what that black screen was. That was all weird. That was a horrible spot. Anyways, first down, Riley Leonard has all kinds of green space. And he fumbles! And Army got the ball! Well, a couple games left. What the shit? Did they have a turnover axe? What's going on? Where am I? I will see the replay here. Just half of Army's defense was all over Leonard, and he just did not hold on to the football. So after the turnover axe, Army has the ball back. We'll just pretend it was a really long punt. And Howard Cross is down with an injury. Hopefully it's not bad. 2nd and 10. Sims late to the kid party. And that little swing route goes absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 10 for Army. I mean, they'll have to go for it. Everything's 4-down territory now. Daly looking around, gets flushed, throws it deep. And, oh my God! This one got tipped into the hands. Casey Reynolds, he had one like that earlier. This time it actually gets caught. Forget the keg party. Everybody went to meth. It looked like, if that wasn't even a pick attempt, it's like he was doing a volleyball set. And we're going no huddle? Okay. Ball's on the 8-yard line. Back to passes Daly. Quick throws. Kaiser drops the interception. Notre Dame has almost the entire defense at the line of scrimmage. And it does not help them. Daly brings it in for an Army touchdown. There's still a lot of work to be done, but Army's trying to make it interesting as they now trail by 13. Fake to the up back and really didn't, he just decided to take over the A gap, and they'll go for 2 again here to bring it within 11. I guess that makes sense. Field goal and touchdown, 2 points. And this time they get it. Almost the same play as last time. This time they converted. They're going to go for the onside kick. And that was really bad. That was really, really bad. So Notre Dame takes over the Army 46. And I believe, we got, I can't tell who's in it. Darian Price gets the handoff. I think we might have a little peanut butter and jelly. No. Leonard was out for one play because that star wasn't underneath him. Love gets the football, and it's 3rd and 2. After this play, we'll have the 2-minute warning. Love will get the first down and more. Oh, and it may come back because of another hold. Good God.
Hold it.
So we will not get to the 2-minute warning. The Irish will not get a first down. It's now 3rd and 12. So if Army stops them here, they get the free timeout. But Leonard won't let it happen. First down, Irish. And now we hit the 2-minute warning. Notre Dame will try to bleed out the rest of this clock. And off to Love. Gets 7 or 8 yards there. Army calls their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. Army hoping best case situation. Notre Dame gets a field goal and they only trail by 14. And Love goes down with an injury, and Notre Dame will have to take a timeout, so Army gets to preserve both of their timeouts. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. Leonard throws the end zone for a touchdown, and that'll do it. Army tried to make it interesting, but Notre Dame pulls away just at the end and puts up a 40-burger on the troops. Yep, we still got the drill shillelagh. That's what we'll be playing for next week, folks. Oh, I really wish he hadn't have tripped over himself because that was a little bit closer than it needed to be. Extra point is up and good. 42-24. Army will need a small miracle now. And that kickoff return will not help them. They're stopped at the 20. So Daly will have to air it out. You can already see the pass rush lined up. He crosses back in, so he's not hurt bad. Daly still looking to pass. Won't go past the line of scrimmage, and he gets sacked. 1:35 left to go in the game. Taking Army forever to get back on the line. They still have 2 timeouts, but only 1:26 remaining as the ball snapped. And that pass is complete. 1:23, clock will stop momentarily as the ball gets reset, and it'll run again. Army taking way too long. Daly looking around on the run. That, he was not outside the tackle box. That was some grounding. What the hell? 1:09 left, 2nd and 10. Daly gets rid of it. Short pass, it's complete and inbounds. Army will take their 2nd timeout. 1:02 left, 3rd and 2. Daly back to pass, tries to hit a streaking receiver, but he overthrows him. And now it's 4th and ball game. And the same play that scored them a touchdown gets them the 1st down. Fake to the up back, and Daly charging through. 52 seconds left to go, and we have a spike. 51 seconds left. 1 timeout for Army. Doing a lot of try hard. This looks like the end of the actual Virginia game. And Riley Mills goes down and needs a timeout, holding his hand. So Army, well, it's not really a free timeout. The clock was stopped. So nobody loses a timeout. It is now 3rd and 10. Daly, blitz is picked up, but it's swatted away. 4th and 10. Army comes out with 4 wide. Throws a fade, and it's knocked away by Benjamin Morrison. And now Notre Dame will kneel it down and run out the rest of this clock. So there are periods of it being interesting, but at the end of the day, Notre Dame comes out with a convincing victory against the Black Knights. 42-24, Irish remain undefeated in Shamrock Series games in good old City Statdium. Player of the game is Riley Leonard, blowing up Army for nearly 400 yards, over 70 of, actually over 100 of them from passes like that. So Jaden Thomas getting some easy touchdowns. And there was the 70-yard bomb. And now Notre Dame eyes towards California as they'll face the Trojans in a rivalry game next week for the Jewel Shillelagh. But now we're going to find out what happened in the rest of the world of college football. And there we go. That'll be next Wednesday. We get a little spoiler alert. Notre Dame is going to remain at number 3. We'll check out the top 25. And much remains unchanged, I believe. Oh, no. Alabama and Clemson swap spots. Alabama gets a win against Oklahoma, who has actually got a pulse here. And Clemson's FCS win drops them down. So even though Clemson remains undefeated, they drop down, but are the highest remaining undefeated seed. We had some people move. Who lost? Oklahoma was okay. They were ranked number 5, so there you go. That will definitely boost you up. Totally makes sense. I see that logic. UCF takes a tumble out of the top 10. LSU trying to claw their way back in. They face an angry Oklahoma team, and it still cracks me up. Georgia at 7-4. And Kansas, oh my good God, they are having it. They were undefeated. Now they're losing all the time. All right, well, let's see how the actual games went here. So NC State, they barely survived Georgia Tech. What else do we have interesting here? Wake and Miami. Oh goodness, Miami barely escapes. Hey, good on you, Florida State. You can win football games here. All right, let's check. We have ranked in the American, USF taking out Tulsa, and then there was Notre Dame. And UCF, lost big to West Virginia. Ouch. Arizona cruised over TCU, it looks like, and man, Deion Sanders in Colorado. State winning. All right, what happened in Big Ten land? Oh, man. Penn State just by the skin of their teeth. Michigan doubling up, or almost doubling up Northwestern, or a little over. Can't do bad. But ranked Terps, playoff eligible Terps, playoff eligible Rutgers. Look at this shit. Ohio State, so there's your game of the week this week. Indiana, not exactly the powerhouses they are in real life. Didn't really give Ohio State a run for their money. SC and UCLA, a classic Big Ten matchup. Okay, for a second, look at their trophy, okay? That bell, it looked like a freaking lawnmower when I first glanced at it. They got their asses whipped. Ouch. Let's look at the SEC. Aggies beat Auburn. I think that was Auburn's last foray in the top 25. We already saw Georgia and UMass. LSU beating Vandy. Now, I tell you what, if old Pimp Vandy can be like the nail in BK's coffin, awesome. Tennessee takes out UTEP. Texas falls to Kansas. And Texas was the number 1 team earlier in this season. Then your game of the week, Oklahoma just getting trounced by Alabama. All right, we'll take a look real quick at the Heisman Watch. And it is definitely a quarterback trophy here. Wow. That's just depressing. All right. And let's double check real quick the injury report, because we did. Howard Cross looked okay. Yep, everybody's fine. Nothing to worry about. Do they have like a... All right, so here's what the pseudo bracket would look like. Notre Dame would face Old Dominion. How is that for some shit? Ohio State and the Aggies. Kentucky, NC State, and then Okie State and Oregon. Your projected conference champions are Alabama, fucking Rutgers, Kansas State, and Clemson. What a motley ass crew that would be getting the buys. But hey, look at that. Notre Dame would host Old Dominion at home and go play Rutgers in the Rose Bowl if it holds there. Oh, the sim is indeed drunk. Look at this beautiful piece of chaos right here. I freaking love it. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for this one. Thank you so much for joining again. Remember, this is all being done for charity. So if you're enjoying it, please, do the likes, do the follows, toss some Bezos bucks in there, and get your Prime subs in, or go directly to gamingforaven.org. That'll get you to my Extra Life page, a nice little shortcut so you don't have to do the big old extra-life.org long URL. And get those donations in. Help me beat pediatric cancer. And hopefully we'll be able to bring home yet another Irish victory and stay undefeated in the Shamrock Series. So until next time, y'all, it'll be the big one. Notre Dame, Southern Cal. But until then, go Irish, beat Army. Y'all have a good one.